Hello gang, it's me Ricky, and I'm going to explain what RSS is in a very fundamentally basic way of how to understand this. With understanding this the correct way, I hope you will understand how simple updating a website is, more than you think it is, in the sense that a site can literally update itself without the webmaster needing to constantly approve and pre-approve and write content. Now, forgive me for this drawing, but this is a very good example. We have the Monroe Republican website, our website. Now, this is a grid, a very poorly drawn grid. And let's say Monroe Republican website has no content. It has nothing there, nothing at all, just for imagination's sake. Now, we have the Republican Governors Association website that has all the massive libraries of content in the world. And yet, we do not want to spend the time updating the website, the manual toil of sitting there copying and pasting, writing every word, writing every this, anything on top of what it is. We don't want to spend time doing this, okay? Because it takes too long, it's very painful, I need to do stuff in my life. It's too much. It will take too much of my personal time. How do you do this with RSS? RSS stands for Really Simple Syndication. With RSS, what happens is you're able to say there needs to be content, and that RSS, in a very basic sense, is like you have a canceled TV show that you like watching, and with this canceled TV show, and that it still runs on air, like Star Trek The Next Generation, Becker, or Lost, or some TV show like Dexter, or Battlestar Galactica. Note my interests of TV shows. What happens is, the same thing is true with websites. The Monroe Republican website, let's imagine, has no content. It's nothing. It's blank. It has just nothing. Okay. You have the Monroe Republican website with RSS. What RSS enables Monroe Republican website to do is it'll sit there and it'll ask a website. It'll be like knocking on the door going, hey, how are you? Do you have anything new? Any new food? Any new websites? Do you have any new, words for me to use, content, anything? And that if you think of the body of a paragraph or anything like of this matter, okay, it's as if someone's knocking on your door and saying, hey, what's new? And then you consistently start telling them what's new. Now, when the Monroe Republican website asks for content, it goes there and it goes, do you have content for me to get? And the Republican governor website goes, yes, I got this. Now, in the reverse end, the Monroe Republican website gets this content and then it reposts it automatically within a second or less attitude. It will repost all of the content that it needs in a second, if not less. It can repost, say, about 500 pages worth of content in a second. That's how fast it is. And that's the beauty of RSS. It allows automatic aggregation of content. Now, what happens is this. We have the Monroe Republican website. Now keep in mind, this was a demo that Greg asked me to work up. So I worked up a demo. of the website. This is it. Now, everything is in order. I basically copied the content over and that from the present site. With this, what happens is it's all static content. The content never updates. It's not dynamic. What happens is we need to make it dynamic. With this link, this is an RSS feed. You have the content, everything is organized in a systematic order. Now, when we go through WordPress, this is a plugin to pull in content. We type the content link in, we add it. It adds the feed. Use this feed. Now, to set up the settings so that everything works correctly, we want it to sit there and automatically, because this is a part of the RGA, we want to automatically have all these posts titled RGA, so it'll add the content. Then what happens is we will save this, so these posts will automatically be tagged with RGA. This is invisible to the user. Now also, the question is do we want the content to stay on the site or go back to the original source? We want the people to read the content on the website, so we want them to stay on the website. Now, the beauty is, it is this simple. When I hit update, keep in mind, there is, there is 166 posts with 14 categories. Now, with these categories, those are like chapters in a book. They're a way to organize the information faster, more cleanly. Now, I'm going to click update. Update complete. 10 new posts were added, 0 new existing posts. Now, what happens is these posts are here. With these posts are here, the content is there. Now, it's still not on the website because it's just not there. How do we get it to the website? The content is very easy in this regard. Because of it being easy, and it's all categorized as a certain category, everything is now there. All of these are the posts from the RGA. All of this is the content, all posted within a second. Now, how do we get this to the menu? We go to Appearances, we go to Menus, we go to RGA. Note, this is the present menu. I will go into another recording session about the menu later, so you guys understand what this means. I'm going to click Add to Menu. Now, logically, this will appear right next to that. So, notice there's nothing here. Now, I'm going to refresh the page, and oh look, there is RGA. All of this is content. And there's also a picture down below, right here. That is how fast you can import content automatically into a website. at the flick of a switch. Now, to keep this in mind, when the site needs more content, it'll constantly be checking the content at regular scheduled intervals. And it will also say, is there anything new? It won't repost what's already there if the settings are correct. With this, that should conclude my demonstration of how RSS works.